Today we are going to work on math regrouping. Now in math, regrouping can be defined as the process of making groups of tens when carrying out operations like addition and subtraction with two-digit numbers or larger. To regroup means to rearrange groups and place value to carry out an operation. Today, we are going to use regrouping while we subtract, and we're going to be using the MathLink cubes or our base 10 cubes. I'm going to begin to show you a subtraction problem using our base 10 cubes. Our subtraction problem is 25 take away 16. So the first thing I always encourage my scholars to do is to make their number with their tens and ones or base 10 cubes. So the first thing they are going to do is they're going to count out 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And then down here, we're going to create 16. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now, with this subtraction problem, we need to think, do I need to regroup? Well, the first thing we're going to start with is with our ones group. I can regroup 110 as 10 ones if my number on the top is bigger. I always recommend a little rhyme about subtraction with regrouping. The rhyme is more on the top, no need to stop. More on the floor, go get some next door. So there is not more on the top. So we're going to have to go next door and borrow. To do this with our base 10 blocks, we're going to actually take this 10 and we're going to borrow it from our tens group. So instead of two tens here, we're actually going to take this 10 and we're going to move it over here. So now you can see, if I separate them out, in this column now, I have 15. So what I'm going to do here on my paper is I'm going to actually cross off my 2, lower it to 1 because now I only have 1 10 here, and then my 5 is not a 5 anymore. It is now 15. This gives a good visualization that I actually did take my 10 from my tens spot, my tens column, and I brought it over to my ones to create my 15. Now, if you want, you can break it down even farther, and instead having your tens rod, you can use your cubes. I'm going to keep mine as this for now, but I will show you that later on as well. So now I can take 15, take away 6, and then this is going to give me a good visualization. And if you want to keep going to get your answer, you can manipulate your blocks as you go. Now the next problem, I'm actually going to use my MathLink cubes. $42 take away 24. Well, I have to put down my blocks, 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42. And then I have to create my 24. I have 10, 20, and then I have 24. They're all here. Now, I'm going to ask again, do I need to regroup? Well, let's think of our rhyme. More on the top, no need to stop. More on the floor, go next door, get some more. So here is my 2 bigger or smaller than my 4. Do I need to go next door to my 4 and borrow some tens? Well, in this case, I actually do. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to separate it out, and I'm going to push my 10s over. So now on my problem, I actually have 3, 10, 20, 30, 3 in my 10s column, and now I have 12 in my 1s column. So I can complete my subtraction problem. Now let's try another subtraction problem with regrouping. This problem is 44 take away 26. I know that because I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44 here, and 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 here. This time I have divided my subtraction problem with my chart showing my 10s and my 1s column. Now, the first thing I need to think when I am subtracting is, do I need to regroup? In this problem, I'm going to say my rhyme. More on the top, no need to stop. More on the floor, go next door, get some more. So in this problem, I actually have more down here, meaning I cannot subtract right now. So I'm going to go next door to my 10s, and I'm going to say, excuse me, can I borrow some 10s? And I'm going to move it over to my 1s column. In this instance, I'm actually going to take my base 10 block, and I'm going to turn it into 1s all together. So now here I have 14 take away 6, and I can now figure it out. So I'm going to take my 14, I'm going to subtract my 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I am left with my answer. 2, 4, 6, 8. So then I could write 8, and then on my next side, my 10s, I have 1, 2, 3, I have 30, take away 20. So 3 take away 2 is 1. My answer is 18. Thank you for watching Subtraction with Regrouping. See you next time.